So MrBeast has returned to make a video where he cures blindness. Now, you might think to yourself, oh wow, that's a really sweet thing. Why did you call it the MrBeast drama? Because you can't please everyone. In fact, you can't please anyone, pretty much, on Twitter at least. So it all started with this tweet right here. Feels like this tweet sort of kicked off the discourse, and it just hit the ground running. As you see, the tweet got like almost 25 million views. Not that many likes though, because it's stupid. I also came across this funny tweet right here. This tweet in and of itself is very like 2017-ish, if that's like a good way of explaining it. You know those videos where it's like feminist owned, or dumb takes on Twitter, or stupid stuff on Twitter. These were the types of tweets that were there. Like, yeah, it's a disability. There's disabled. By definition, it's a bad thing. Hey, I don't know. Maybe she knows some secret code, or maybe she's just an idiot. I'm gonna go with the second one, just to be honest with you. Now, Mr. Beard showed up. He is now, or they have now. I'm gonna go with they. I believe that's what they use, and I want to be respectful, and I don't want to get called a I don't even know what I would get called. Probably just a bigot. I don't care. I really don't want to deal with that. But anyway, Ryan Beard, who used to be Mr. Beard, came out and had this to say: the problem is not MrBeast using his money to help people. This is objectively good. I agree. The problem is MrBeast being a big fan of capitalism, which is the system that led to these blind people not having universal health care, so they wouldn't have needed his help in the first place. It's very odd that he immediately was like, yeah, this is bad that MrBeast is okay with capitalism. Like, that makes him a bad person, and he is now responsible for any and all negativity surrounding it. He's the reason we don't have universal health care. Like, why is that a problem that he's fine with capitalism? Obviously, he's going to be fine with capitalism. He probably makes over tens of millions. Oh, we're going to get into that sort of thing later. But still, he got debunked by a tweet that MrBeast put out where he said, I don't understand why curable blindness is a thing. Why don't governments step in and help? Even if you're thinking purely from a financial standpoint, it's hard to see how they don't ROI on taxes from people being able to work again. So MrBeast, so many Misters and B's right after, but Ryan Beard came back with this response. Alright, I will admit when I was wrong. I'm glad to see that MrBeast realizes that governments are the ones who need to step up and help their people. Although viewing healthcare from the perspective of ROI is still bad, because that doesn't work with all disabilities, but shoulder shrug. And I also get that he may just be using this as a persuasive argument to convince capitalist governments that only care about profits to take care of their people. But maybe he does think that all disabled people deserve universal health care. Now, I'm laughing because this is just such a confusing concept, because even if you take into account all the people who have who just will not be able to work, the math is going to tell you, well, actually, I'm not even going to say that because I didn't do the math. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you, but this is just, he's writing this like a persuasive essay. It's Twitter, dude. It's Twitter. Okay, so just calm down. All right. And I'll be honest, I just really hate talking about politics in general. But I don't know. I dislike the fact that he made a point, said he was wrong, and then tried to continue to criticize him. Like, I don't know, man. But that's not really important. I really think that sometimes Mr. Beard or Ryan Beard just says dumb things sometimes, and sometimes they just hit the Twitter algorithm like these two tweets did, and they didn't blow up, but they both came across my timeline, so I was like, oh, okay. The reason I say that Mr. Beard or Ryan Beard, I keep saying both names, jeez. Anyway, the reason I think that they make so many bad takes is part of it is like, oh yeah, this is what they sincerely believe, but also part of it I think is like sort of controversy bait. I want to say, like, they're trying to drum up a controversy. Like the time he said that Turkey Tom was contributing to fascism because he like had like posted a picture of Ethan Klein and just didn't say anything. He just posted a picture of him, and that was like contributing to fascism. So it's just a myriad of stuff, honestly, but it is what it is with him. That I'm putting that in the past. Now we've got this video clip from Hasan's stream, which has Valkyrie in it. I think that's Valkyrie. I'm not, too big on the Twitch streamers that aren't super controversial, and she's managed to dodge most of the controversy, so I think that's her. I'll just show you the clip.
You watch this video, you go, oh, how cute and how nice. I watched the video and I'm filled with rage.
What's wrong with you?
That we shut off access to a 10-minute procedure because we paywalled it and decided that like some people just simply can't get it. It is so insanely frustrating that it's up to like one YouTube guy to like decide to make content out of it that like the people who are too poor can't just fucking see. That's insane. Anyway, sorry. It's just like a deeply, deeply frustrating concept.
You pay for my surgery?
Yes.
So first off, I don't know why he says poor like that. He's like, they're too poor. They're poor, man. They're just so poor. Like, all right, man, we get it. Yeah, that's why he donated his money to get their eyes fixed. They just couldn't afford it themselves. It obviously costs a lot of money. But I find it weird that he's like getting mad about him like making content out of it, like oh well, like he's going out there and he's at least making a positive impact. Clearly, even Ryan Beard could agree with that. He's going out and trying to make a positive impact out there. So that's objectively more than Hasan has done. Now, he did have a decent take on the whole situation a little bit later on.
I don't know. I don't get it. I'm not saying he's a real socialist or anything like that, but like if you watch any of his videos and you get upset at him instead of like upset at the system that has created such a gigantic fucking need for this kind of philanthropy to exist, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I do agree. If you're going to be mad at anybody, be mad at the system. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Like, Jimmy or MrBeast really didn't do anything wrong. Like, he literally did clear and objective good. If you want to claim that, hey, I think we should get universal health care, cool, whatever. But don't get mad at him. Now, the serfs didn't listen to my advice, of course, because they already did something, and I'm talking in the present. So what they ended up doing was they put out a tweet where they responded to someone who said, we need an evil MrBeast to do balance out his good deeds. Mr. Least. He already does poverty tourism for clicks. He's already evil. And it's a picture of MrBeast sitting in a jail cell. First of all, you do know that like rich people go to jail, right? That's mainly what white collar crime involves. You should know that. I think, isn't this like an offshoot of the Young Turks? Aren't they like grown men and women who are running this thing? I don't know. But they also had this to say. I find it funny that they had all this to say about MrBeast, but I looked up to see if they had anything to say about Hasan buying an expensive car, and there was nothing. And I know I just typed in keywords here, so is this 100%? No, but it's very likely that they didn't have anything to say about it. Now, I came across this meme with like Wojaks talking about, oh, you built houses for homeless families, you're a poverty tourist, and then Hasan posing in front of his Porsche, which, people don't tend to attack the people that they like. It's just how biases work. That's the way it always has been and the way it always will be. It's just how the online space works and how the world for the most part works. That's why you see, you know, like a major artist like Billie Eilish or Taylor Swift, they'd never get canceled because their fans are the ones doing the canceling. Now, if you remember earlier on in the video, I did say that we were going to get back to MrBeast's earnings. And so he put out a tweet where he said, "It did raise awareness and get a ton of people talking. Also, what profits? The average MrBeast video lost 1.5 million last year, lol. You're completely correct that it has gotten people talking. I will take the L on that and delete the tweet. But come on, Jimmy, are you serious? You have multiple channels, a clothing line, an international food chain that's in my city. You're not in the business of losing money." Now, I didn't see the beginning of, you know, this thread exchange right here, so I'm not going to judge it completely, but from what I can see, like, do you want him to just continuously lose money? Is that like something that he should strive for? Like, I don't know. Like, she should just, you know, try to be as destitute as possible, because if you aren't saying that for Hasan or for, you know, any other, you know, prominent leftists out there, be they like Sam Cedar, or I guess you could say Ethan Klein fits in that group, all of those people, and you're gonna let them slide, but you want to get mad at MrBeast, it's just stupid. At the end of the day, all they're really trying to do is just drum up controversy so they can drum up clicks so that they can bring in more people. And, you know, that's just how the game works. That's how the game's worked for years. I would say since like 2015, 2016. That's just the name of the game. That's how it's evolved, and it's kind of unfortunate. I won't lie and act like I haven't played a part in it. I'm expecting this video to do well because I'm talking about one of the biggest people online. In fact, the biggest YouTuber as of right now that's, you know, independent, not corporate. So it's a big story to talk about, and I guess I am, you know, also playing into it. But hopefully I'm not being unreasonable, and I'm going to end the video off right here before I begin to ramble. So thank you all so much for watching. I really and truly appreciate it. Goodbye.